Hello, it is me, burning in the 98-degree heat, much like Clive Rossfield, Dragon.
I am also burning up here in the north, but slightly not as much, Isaac.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least.
That's just a big old...
The path continues on the other side.
Hmm. Is that him growling? Yeah, but, off-screen, did a whole bunch of stuff. Did all the quests. Made Otto cry. Did all the hunts.
Those side quests have hands.
The side quests do have hands. We got the Grimalkin hide, but we need the Bomb Ash from the Bomb King, as well, or Bomb Ash as well as like its hunt drop, because apparently they're two separate things, so that's gonna be fun. It's like looking at a garden of weeping angels.
Yeah.
Dead ones, because I don't want to look at a living one. You should, because that saves you, but I don't want to. Okay.
Don't get surrounded.
That's, I think, really close. We.
He did it.
Deleted. Part of me... okay, so... I think I hit it in the yellow. And it did more? That would make sense to me, right? There's like a tiny smidge of yellow on either side.
Maybe?
Remind me later on to look in training mode and see. Because I can just recast it over and over and over and over again there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like my favorite video game, Tales of Arise.
Yeah.
This looks so cool.
Indeed.
Sorry. You can't stop me.
You're correct. I cannot.
Land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined.
Also, I will have everyone know I have screenshotted way less than I want to.
Story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Oh?
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
You never let me in there. I don't know.
Old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
It is good for your education and your brain.
You were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us.
Where's Goose supposed to be? Is he supposed to be waiting for us up there?
I think.
I can't remember.
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I feel like they're really setting this place up to be like a big battle arena later. Meanwhile,
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrek.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age,
Father, please.
or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
no, you just want someone you can control.
Yeah.
There is
It's
other
literally a
news.
comic a kill all over again.
Yep.
Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
Wise talk for a man who could just die from being impaled in a second.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrek.
You mean my power? I literally could just turn into Bahamut, blow the whole place up. There's nothing you could do about it.
Yep.
I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only.
I don't think you do.
Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths
Sorry, it just
regarding the
sickens.
nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
Finally, someone
You
with
have
some
ever
sense!
been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion.
She's
I trust you
betrayed
will
everyone
continue
she's
to
come in
serve your
contact
empire
with!
in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Really? This shit again? Wait, you're not fit because you're not pure.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
God, I cannot wait to kill her.
Yeah.
I know we won't. I just want her to die, and I hope she suffers for it. And again, I would also like to stress, this is the most I have hated any character in any game I've ever played.
It's over.
Even the villain in Kaito Files didn't fucking make me hate them that much. It was close, but
Yeah.
that was kind of like at the end, and then I killed them. So
His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside.
hell of a name.
His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But as long as we can wait for the siege to end.
Come on. Fuck. Okay, I wanted to try that. Wanted to try and see if I could parry that, because that would be like excellent tech if I could do that.
Yeah.
If I timed it better, maybe, but I doubt it. Curious on something on the world map where we're at. Really? This doesn't feel like... It might be. We might be at like the cusp of that little giant hole in the ground. That might be this.
Yeah.
I'm ever curious as to what all this fallen stuff is, because part of me thinks we'll find out the answer.
Yeah.
What's up here? Anything fun? Doesn't look like it,
No,
but
no
we'll see.
fun.
Probably not, but this is close enough I can check.
To fight. Silent stone!
I think I've almost got the timing on the yellow, but I'm not sure. Because we never used this without mastering it, so... Maybe it is the red.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Yeah, the blessing, quote-unquote.
I'm gonna assume the red is what you're supposed to be aiming for.
Yeah. But I hit it close enough, and I got, like, the cutscene, so I was like, no wonder.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
For hire, the best service at the best price.
What do you think, girl? Crystal rover ourselves.
A whole lot of nothing here. Is there anything here?
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion. Bloody crimson caravans, scooping up all the best customers.
Ah, here's a shop. I was gonna say, is there literally anything here?
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a brandy who can't even fill my cup. You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. May Gilbert smile upon you.
Who's Gilbert?
Eh.
I feel like we've heard that name before, but I don't remember.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Dude, that looks good.
For a measly crust of
Yeah.
bread.
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
So where's
We won't get
Goots?
through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Okay, well. We are in the
Won't
circle
find
already.
anything of this quality in Twinside.
Ah, there he is.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Oh
down,
boy.
Goots.
What'd you do?
Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is
All
plenty
right,
free for
kid.
pickpockets.
Square up.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Buck lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
No. The
You
red
two go
chocobo.
on ahead. I'm gonna check
Wee
the rest of
wee.
my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Yeah, I've got a lot of gill rounds. Primo target.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million
Hello.
for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
No, I sent me.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
I'm sorry.
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble.
This makes it easier for them to steal it.
Yeah.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
But with him.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Alrighty. The sit down.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market.
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That
Forging?
someone is doctoring the stolen passes.
Yep.
The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back?
I mean, we don't really have a choice
and we
here.
want to ensure that no
Yeah.
more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
Fuck.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Why would you do this? Another seal for our patch? Yeah! Another one joins the fray. A new enemy approaches.
Boy Scout Clive. Boy Scout Clive.
I will remind you, I've been saying this from the beginning.
Yeah.
The second we got the second one, I was like, we're gonna have like a whole like sash of these.
I am pretty sure that is going to be like one of the week 1 mods when it comes to PC.
I want it.
There's just going to be a cosmetic mod that is just going to have all these patches on it.
Okay, so hear me out, right? In any other IP, it would be a sash. I need it to be a belt.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
We'll see.
Needs to be the patch belt.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Yeah, they tend to.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Alright. I have to go track down the bathroom because the Powerade is deciding, hey, I'm gonna go right through you. So we'll pause the recording real quick, and I'll be back in a sec. And we're back.
We are indeed back.
I also want to say before anyone goes, why didn't you go before? I did. I literally did.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her.
To help you?
Help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's probably refugees now.
Yeah.
They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Oh, boy. You have no idea.
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
That voice sounds awful. Yeah. Questing children.
Peaches.
Questing children. How hard can it be? Yeah, you've clearly never been asked, but why? Why?
Yeah.
Why? Why? To every answer you give.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Yes, go away.
Stop you. I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary. Recently.
Yeah, you.
Only thing you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
I was close.
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Man, disgruntled child much?
Yeah.
This one's like, I'm tired of being told to shut up, so...
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What
That's a
want
very
is to
deep
know
voice
who's
for a kid.
asking children like
Right.
you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
You know what? That's a fair response. I don't know what this is. Do I get paid for it?
Yeah.
That's kind of like, I really like, I was like, what's thing? Do I get paid for it? We'll start using that.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
Oh boy, she
We've
knows
heard
something.
that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
He said they asked him to track down a very large man with a backpack.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Need a pack mule? I'm your pack mule. I need money.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Please hire me. I don't have anything else to do.
I don't whine.
I just carry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these.
Looks like the little drummer boy.
Shit! We're
Yeah.
in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
Yeah, because the chase sequence starts.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
You do it faster if you sprint, Clive.
No, brisk run should do.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Towards the chocobo pen? That's this, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
Who taught
It's
you
all right,
that
Hunter.
was?
I'm not going to hurt you.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I just
Fucking
want
watch
to
your
ask you
mouth.
some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Honza.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their Gil, me and my mates would have starved.
And suddenly, a foot! No. No. There it is.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do...
Hey, it's the guy from the D&D movie.
Yeah.
Don't hurt him.
Methinks you've got the wrong man.
We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get
From
it?
the person we're hired to help.
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
She didn't describe us to you? I thought she was smart, but apparently not.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with Gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Honza's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most
Oh, I don't blame the kids.
Clive, was it?
Yeah.
And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Quest complete. Here, have this rock.
Oh boy, more crafting material.
So
It is meteorite. Those are expensive. So
Yeah.
we find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
it's a bandit's
Couldn't if I
bed.
wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
Okay, he tried.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
All right, here we go. I'll get there eventually. Don't worry.
Daddy.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Forget it. Oh. Oh, there we go. There they are.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your...
I thought I was on Garuda. Apparently I hit it one too many times.
He got sucked into the tornado before you could drag him.
Yeah.
At least we know what the right
Imagine me in combo and you just get yanked out to the side.
Alright, I'm saying, oh no. Oh no, a caster.
They could have not made these cutscenes and been A-okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely obliterated.
Hey, yup.
Fewer now.
Wow, there's just a trail of bandits leading us to their hideout. Not very smart, are they? Hi, big guy.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Wow, we have really good hearing.
Yeah.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
Aha!
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Sure is a good thing that there's nobody listening in on us. We can talk as loud as we want.
That guard from Bockland. Kill him. Kill them all.
Jeez.
Bonk.
Well, I didn't get the counter, but it still works, so.
That gurgle.
Definitely was not feeling very great before he died. That was not painless.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. Ah, and traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave
Hopefully
things
they're
in
still
your hands,
here.
Theodore?
I doubt they.
Yeah.
I doubt they left, to be honest. But
Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Come on.
Yeah!
let's say, what am I doing? I can just travel back. Sometimes I forget. Intra-map fast travel is pretty decent. And available.
I mean, in some cases.
How
Yeah.
goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
And then this happened.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise.
Something tells me they don't get along too well. I wonder what it is.
Goods' pass. Ask
Yeah.
them to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way.
It really does look like the guy from the
Didn't
D&D
leave without
movie.
Introducing yourself properly.
I can't remember his name.
Sid.
Paladin?
Yeah.
You look so shocked.
Yeah, I don't remember his name either.
I feel like it started with a Z.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving.
Okay,
Be that
he...
goods to market. or
Okay, if
barely
his
away
hair
from it.
was braided... I have the DVD, so I'm looking at the picture. If his hair was braided, I don't know if I'd be able to tell the difference.
Branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
Not without, like, really looking.
It just so happens that
Yeah.
we are seeking to expand our operation.
There's, like,
And who
tiny
better to join
differences, but, like,
forces
it's
with than
almost,
the
like,
leader in the field? Wouldn't you
color,
agree,
kind of
Theo?
facial shape, the
I would.
beard. I think the beard's slightly
It seems
different.
our purpose
Yeah,
is
he doesn't
to
have
serve
the
in more
goatee.
ways than one. So what
It's
would
not
you
as
say
thick.
to working together?
Yeah, it's so
again?
similar.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive.
Yeah, D&D movie, starting my favorite rogue, Chris Pine.
What is
Another
it?
one?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
It's not... Okay.
I bear it with pride.
That might have. I didn't pay attention
Well,
to
all
the
that
other one.
remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure
Fuses
your
like the
place on
discs in the
caravan.
second
But if
Bionicle
you
movie.
encounter any difficulties, we will be happy to provide you with a coach of our own.
Literally, that's what
At a
happens.
discounted price, of course.
Yep.
Have you
Say
seen that one?
9 million?
We'll
I think so.
try the caravan.
I think I saw the first and second one.
You saw the one with the big city.
Yes.
Okay. The third one is also really good, but it's like a bajillion books later.
Right then.
I'm exaggerating, but I'm not kidding.
And then it's
Yeah.
on to
No.
Dominion.
I don't have to accept these yet. Live and let live. Onward to discovery. The bearer of good news. We'll see you guys later. I
Out of my sight, wretch.
don't want to do side quests right now. And none of them are plus side quests, so... Let me see. Doesn't look like there's any more side quests that are... So I really don't want to go back until I can get the diamond sword.
Caravan stops next. What I'd really want to be is a blacksmith.
You gonna do an apprenticeship or something then?
Interesting.
Here you are, good. Try not to lose it
I
again.
think I said something, perhaps.
Vass, you found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it.
You know what?
And Goots.
Not gonna get you thrown in jail. It stinks, but...
That's all right.
Yep.
I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
Hell yeah.
I'll do me best.
Ah, they're hitting it off.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Oh boy, come on, Goots. Come on, buddy.
The plan. You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right.
Oh, nice visible place to meet up at. Good stuff, Goots. Good stuff. That thinking ahead, too. A bit shy, maybe a little bit introverted. Stumbles over his words, but good man. My good man. Love Goots. Meanwhile... Nah, man. No meanwhile?
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may.
Yeah, because it's on the bitch.
My father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade.
So it sounds like we gotta do something about
here
it.
to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix.
Also, can't forget it here and
I have
now.
duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
What is that flower? Hold on.
Ugh.
Okay, hold on. Neat. Neat. All right. Ah, yes. Much to script.
What do you know of my...
Ah, we're back here again. I thought I'd seen that scene somewhere before.
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers.
Yeah, and they listen to you for some reason.
And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
Man, just fucking do it.
Just do it!
Long years of service to the Empire. I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut.
He doesn't expect shit of me. He doesn't know who I am.
May your fire reduce his enemies to ash. Till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Yeah, and it's not you.
Oh. I swear, if she does not get her comeuppance.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
No. No.
You're not her keeper, Phoenix.
No. Your family hasn't caused a lick of trouble. The bitch has caused all the trouble.
Yeah.
How dare you profane her picture with the name? How dare you give her that privilege? This is what I would do. I would just mod it just every time. It's just, instead of her name, it's just a text-to-speech bot that says bitch. Just every time her name comes up. Anytime her name comes up, text and audio.
This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it.
Highly recommended for New Game Plus.
At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence,
My prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, your highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Well, that's that.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting it so soon. What Dion did, not her dying. I wanted that far earlier.
Yeah.
I can't save here, so we'll keep going.
Yeah.
The episode she finally dies, just title it Ding Dong. The symbols is dead. I don't care what happens in that episode. That'll be the best thing. That'll be the most happiest I've been in this
One would
game.
never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
The best moment, Clive turning into Ifrit and getting limit break? Nah. Annabella dying? Absolutely.
It's like, hey, what was the most satisfying part of your FF16 playthrough?
Seeing bitch die.
It's like, oh, was it X fight? Was it this moment?
No, it was this cutscene. It's just her dying.
Yeah.
Give it a nudge.
Annabella dying.
Might be just the distraction.
Dubstep remix.
You might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What's the one owl that was in Harry Potter? It was Ron's owl, the one that like ran into all the windows.
I don't remember.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I just imagining a Stolas like that. It's just like, it's not quite all there, so it's just like you just whistle into the wall.
Yeah.
I see. Come on, tiny child, run! What does the tiny child see?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal.
To the rooftop. Damn. All right.
Got ups.
He got ups, man.
This way.
Get you a dog that can jump to like the first or second story.
Yeah, that is not a small distance. Clive's like, Torgal just waiting from the top of the guff.
Oh. It's like, yeah, I'm working on it.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower, in the middle of town, right?
Yes. The tower. Understood. So I think we're gonna stop it here. Leave you guys hanging until next time. Because I gotta get something to eat, and I want to make sure the recording didn't derp itself when I paused it.
Yeah.
So you guys take care, have a good time zone, and we'll see you next time on this thing
that we're playing.